Hey guys, today is going to be a little bit of a car video. We're here in Connecticut at the Farmington Polo Grounds for their annual Dreamride weekend. A lot of nice vehicles here. Sorry if the audio isn't great on this video. They are playing live music all day, so I'm going to have to try and speak over them. But I'll just be walking around and showing you guys some of the cars that are here this weekend. We got two LaFerraris in front of the two Ferrari semis that they brought here this weekend. Interesting. Last year, I don't believe we had one. The Monza SP1. A lot of people feel different about this car. With it only having driver's seat on one side. Got that one seat, all the controls are in the middle, and you have a little mirror in the middle for like a center rear view, and then you do have mirrors on both sides. Monza SP1. They do make an SP2, and SP2 is the same thing with a seat on the other side as well. No windshield. It is a very cool concept. Very cool. I said back over to the LaFerrari. Look at these brakes. Huge brakes on these. I like the carbon fiber center caps on them. Whole engine bay covered in carbon fiber. Nice spec with the F1 style racing rain light. Also have an actual race car, 599 XX. Looks like lights. Got the Italian flag on this side. There's the American flag on the other side. It is surprising to see two seats, but maybe just a car for some track day events. But it is very cool. The center wheel locks, side exit exhaust, which is pretty cool. Also a very interesting car to see here. Dry carbon fiber around the lights, no covers. Very cool. Here's the American flag on this side. We'll walk over, see the other LaFerrari that is here in the Ferrari red. This would personally be my spec over the black wheels. Looks amazing. Over here we have three Pagani Huayras. Two in a full carbon. It's not actually paint. It's colored carbon fiber with a red interior. Looks beautiful. AMG V12 in the back. And that exhaust coloring looks amazing. This quad exit. I do like this blue. It isn't a full carbon fiber, but it does have carbon fiber on it. Here we have a STO just leaving. Another great car. So we have this one. We have another colored carbon one. So it's not actually paint. Colored carbon fiber. This one appears to have some kind of seat covers on it. It is on a teal, dark blue, tan. Seats, carbon fiber even carries over to the steering wheels on the inside. If you've ever seen the gauges on these, they are an absolute work of art, as this guy is just talking about now. A lot of, I want to say, more normalized sports cars have M440i, an M4, Porsche Panamera. There's a lot of nice vehicles here. GTR, black G-Wagon.
They're the off-white tents in the middle of the property. Make sure
I have to come look at this Aston Martin over here.
for Dream Cruise. Thank you so much.
Aston Martin over here, sitting by itself.
We're looking forward to Dream Cruise.
Let's get over there.
Warming up.
Sitting by itself. This color is a very interesting color. It's a green with a almost teal, with a yellow gold metallic interior. Nice tan. The carbon bucket seats. Interesting. Center gauges.
It's an old Irish folk song.
I'll pop up some pictures that I'm going to take of this car. I think my video settings are off, so the lighting is a little bright for video, but I'll pop in these photos right here. Square exhausts are no longer centered. They're pushed all the way to the outside of the car. You can actually see inside here to the tire, which is pretty cool. A lot of debris in there. Carbon wheels, not even painted. Very cool. A grayish blue Alcantara seats. Very nice spec. These wheels. Amazing wheels. Very cool. Even a camera. That's not a camera. Never mind. Have very nice color on this beautiful car. I'll also pop in some photos that I take of this car as well, right here. We'll come back to this area in a couple minutes. I want to get over here before they start moving these cars to get ready for the drive. A couple McLarens we have over here. 600 LT with, again, the carbon. Almost looks like the Senna seats. Very cool car. You have an original MP412C. I've actually been in one of these cars. They're quite quiet compared to some of the other vehicles I've been in, like a Ferrari 458 or the Lamborghini Huracan. Obviously, the Lamborghini Huracan being the loudest, probably, stock car. Another MP412C. A couple of C8s, a couple of Uruses, a new G-body M4. We'll walk over here to the, what I think is the biggest showstoppers of the show this weekend. We have the new Koenigsegg 850. It's able to be changed from automatic to manual, which I always thought was interesting on how they did that. You can look up a video on how it works. CC 850 on the name here. Also has carbon buckets, and it is a gated 6-speed. Gated 8-speed actually. Looks amazing. The gauge clusters that move with the steering wheel when you turn the wheel. Looks amazing. You have that pop-up rear spoiler in the back. And then these new square taillights that are also on this. It almost looks like the older CCXs, just redesigned a little bit. They had a similar rims like these on the original CCX. Amazing spec car. It's actually kind of plain looking compared to some of the other cars, like your Apollos and your you know, Sabres and your Paganis. But it is a very, very cool car, very cool concept to be able to change from automatic to manual when you want, and not just paddle shift manual, full stick shift with a clutch. We also have a Sabre here, another great dry bare carbon, no clear coat covering. Not sure what these are, but they, this side's popped up, that side's not. Looks a lot like the Senna or the Speedtail on the inside as far as ergonomics, but this big rear wing looks just amazing. Looks very cool, very cool. And the biggest car I think that is here, the new Jesko or Jesko, however you want to pronounce it. I have not seen this one. 2 years ago I did see the white one with the green accents, the first one that they made. But this year they have this one here. I'm a big fan of blue, so I do love the color. Color is amazing. I've always loved this car since it debuted. Very, very, very beautifully made. Can't get the name to pop up there. I'll also insert some pictures of this, the Sabre, and the CC850 as well in a minute here. Carbon fiber winglets on the side here. very cool before the doors as well. At the back here, getting in here. The Jesco, which looks amazing. I do love the color on this car. The carbon fiber parts are amazing. Interior looks great. The doors are full carbon. They look unreal. With similar carbon seats as the Senna or the Sabre that's right on the other side here. But it is a great looking car, a lot smaller in person than I would think. It looks a lot bigger when you look at photos online, but it is a very, very small car. Overall, this is a lot smaller, a lot less cars than previous years. I think since COVID, this show kind of took a big hit. I remember probably 4 years ago, I think we had 20 Pagani Huayras, if not 25. I think it was one of the largest Pagani Huayra gatherings that at least I've seen. But still is a great show to come out to, support the charity events. This is all for the Children's Hospital here in Connecticut. A whole bunch of different things. I'll insert a whole bunch of photos at the end of this video of some of the other cars that I saw here. So definitely stick around till the end of the video to look at some of those, and also some rollers of the cars running when they go for their Dreamride cruise. So stick around for that. Just stopping by this and took a couple pictures. It is a manual, but the camera just doesn't do it justice of how bright this color is. I'll dull it down. It looks more like a whitish yellow on camera, but it is as neon green or highlighter green as you can get. Very bright color. I'll insert a few pictures. The pictures will maybe do the color a little bit better of a justice. But great color on this car. McLaren Sabre. Actually, no, not personally, but I know the owner of this car. Very nice spec. Very nice spec. The owner of this car is actually the same person who owns the Segura RS. Another great spec car. This was done by MSO. Great spec. I will also share some pictures that I will take of this car.
Stop right there. Yeah.
Beautiful car. all these cars with the wraps on them are for ACI Dynamics. It's a shop in Connecticut that does cool wraps. They did this wrap on this 720S, which looks unreal, especially at night in the dark. And you would never be able to tell that it's a wrap. Same thing with this car. It's almost like a pearl metallic, a rainbow metallic, oil slick almost on the rims. This car, very unique, very cool design. And the details, it almost looks like paint. And the wraps, these are all them. Along with a car rally they do, R2G, or other known as Rally to Give, another event rally that gives to charity. All great wraps. If you guys ever need any car wraps, I would definitely give them a call, see what they can do for you. Along with that, another ACI Dynamics Porsche there with the R2G logo on it. Another ACI Dynamics car, fully dry carbon, no paint, the whole car. Appears to be an Alpha 9 kit in there. Great car, all carbon. And then the two Lamborghinis we saw earlier, STO in this green, looks amazing. Awesome cars. So like I was saying earlier, the owner of this car is the same guy who also owns the orange McLaren Sabre and the red Koenigsegg Agera RS. The King Pagani, pretty well known. He also has two others. He has a red carbon BC. He also has a yellow convertible, well, Roadster. All of them have the Crown logos on the seats. If you look at his McLaren Sabre, he also has crowns on the seat of that, and his Koenigsegg also has crowns. There's crowns underneath here, which you can't really see. There. He has quite the collection. This car in particular was, I believe, one of the first Pagani Huayras to the US when they first came out. You could look that up on YouTube. He did it with Miller Motor Cars, and I forget who did the video with him. It wasn't the Stradman and it wasn't Shmi 150, but someone else did a video with him. I believe actually it was Vehicle Virgins that did a video with him when it first came in at Miller Motor Cars back in around 2014, I believe. If you want, you can look at that, look that up and give that a watch. If I find it, I'll put the link to that video in the description.